luck. Good luck.
Oh wow. Okay, so this is proper sensitive, this cursor. So this is true arcade. Proper traditional. Raptors, yeah. Raptors either side, get some health. I don't know why, but I've just been reminded of Die Hard Trilogy on the PS1. I have no idea why, but it just popped in there. I couldn't help it. It just popped in there. What? What just popped in there? We used to smoke Stay Puft marshmallows down by the Cape in Cape Uganda. Or the lake in Cape Uganda. Alright, okay. I think I've just pissed off a Triceratops. Try and keep him back, I take it. He's not doing too well. We're not done yet. I'm getting ready to continue here because I'm literally about to lose my lives. We're going straight in. Oh no, hold on, we've got some health. Oh yeah, in true arcade fashion it gives you absolutely fuck all health. Sorry. I try not to swear, but sometimes I can't help it because that is a fucking liberty. The amount of health it just gave me. Oh no, you can't get a lot of health, dude. We want your money. What the hell did I just shoot? Oh, just signs. So, I actually bought a light gun for my PC, and I've only just remembered that. So I think one of the games I'm definitely going to play is Virtua Cop. Did you ever? I don't know if you guys ever played Virtua Cop. Okay, so Sparkloticus, we're actually playing Jurassic Park, the arcade game, right now. I was mentioning to the guys that that when this was in the arcade, it was a sit-down type game that was on hydraulics, and like the seat would move. So I can try and emulate that at the minute. Emulate the seat moving. I better not, because I'm losing my health. But yeah, that's literally how it would be. I mean, you can just see that this is your typical arcade game because just look how much is on the screen at once. I mean. No word of a lie, right, but this is killing my arm. Because this cursor is so sensitive when I move it left and right. And I've already lost half my health. And picking up health gives you nothing. So, yeah. It's insane. I mean, this is not very fair. You're shooting the Brachiosaurus, and you know they're not even meat eaters. They just want to see what's going on, and we're shooting them square in the face. They're just trying to find out what all the commotion is. You know, we just woke them up from their nap, and you know, we're on like a runaway train. Oh no, here comes their feet. Right, take that up on a run on one. Oh, come on. Jeez. Pterodactyls are everywhere. Just shoot. They dolphins as well. Just shooting the dolphins. Look, really. Look at his health. Wow. What a bonus. Altered Beast. Do you guys remember the X-Men arcade game? X-Men. Never played X-Men. Altered Beast, yes. I'm assuming the X-Men arcade game was very similar, probably made by Konami, I'm assuming, similar to Turtles, 4-player, and The Simpsons. I'll have a look to see if I've got X-Men. I'm pretty sure I've got Altered Beast. Back on the T-Rex again. Yeah, he's a lot more unforgiving than he was the first time we met him. I don't even have, like, I don't have grenades or anything to throw at the guy. Yeah, see, TMNT, I really enjoyed that. But the first time I ever played that, because I never got to play it in the arcade, so the first time I ever played that was on Xbox Live, which was really good. I mean, that's when Xbox Live was good as well, the Xbox Live arcade, because, oh man, I remember when that first started coming out on the Xbox 360, and they would be releasing games like Dig Dug and Pac-Man, and then, you know, they eventually released the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-player and the Simpsons 4-player. You can go online and meet 3 other people and play, you know, this amazing arcade game on Xbox Live. So good. And then they decided to get rid of it. They got rid of Xbox Live Arcade, and there was so every week. I think they used to release them on Wednesdays. New releases every Wednesday, the Xbox Live Arcade Wednesdays. And I'd look forward to see what would be the next arcade game that they would release, you know, and it'd be things like Double Dragon, like true arcade games, not indie games, true arcade games. And I remember when they announced that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was going to be announced, and, you know, Mortal Kombat being my all-time favourite game franchise, pretty much. You know, I just lost my mind, just absolutely lost it. When that came out, and I played it so much on Xbox Live Arcade, I actually managed to unlock every achievement, and one of them was to win 100 online matches. It took a long time. I'm not too sure if this is the final area now. You want to get a glimpse of that. Yeah, Harry's your tooth, actually, come to think of it. It's a good point. It's just a big rock. Going back today. Follow up. More meds or... See, this is another thing as well. It's playing games like this is nostalgia. And it's this is the whole idea, you know. I don't know how many people. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really browsed Twitch too much, so I don't know how many people do retro gaming. I'm assuming there's probably quite a lot. But the way I see it is retro gaming is nostalgia and it's a throwback, and you know, everyone loves a throwback because it reminds you of easier and happier times. You know, you had no worries back then. You had no responsibilities when you were a kid, and that's what I love about playing these games. It does take me back to that time. We're in the visitor centre. Did anyone have this, not this game, but Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo? Or even see it? It was like a top-down game that when you go into places like the visitor centre and stuff like that, it would turn into a first-person shooter game. It would turn into a first-person shooter, but yeah, first-person shooter. There was first-person. There was guns. I mean, it was great back then. Doesn't sound like much now. There's all sorts inside this visitor centre. I don't remember this from the movie. So, Sparkle, because you had the Jurassic Park game. Okay, cool. I was thinking, do you know what? I was struggling to think of a game to play, but I wanted when I realised that I wanted to do Sunset Riders, I thought I'll do that. I think Jurassic Park's going to be my next one, like the SNES version, like proper one, maybe next week or maybe on the weekend or something. We're doing this dude again. There's two of them there, okay. Yeah, I'll continue. I'm right in the end now, surely. Come on. Which one am I supposed to hit? One's down. I'm sure I'll probably see him a little later. Did you ever complete it? Because I'll tell you a story. It's not a funny story. I'd love to tell funny stories, but I'm not that interesting. So Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo had absolutely no save states. It had no save. It had no save states, no save slots, nothing. So I think. I mean, I was playing it for the most of the weekend. On one Saturday, I spent quite a few hours collecting the bloody eggs and the ID passes, everything. So, obviously, the time had come where I had to go to bed. My own parents telling me to go to bed, and I left the Super Nintendo one overnight because there's no save states. During the night, we were on an electric meter. So we didn't have like continuous electricity. You'd pay £10, you'd put a key in a meter and you'd top up £10 worth of electricity. If that £10 goes, your electric cuts off. So sure enough, in the middle of the night, the electric went off. And I woke up to the title screen. I was absolutely gutted. Okay, so it's 8:30. So that's 2 games, 2 arcade games I completed now. 2 in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.